Hello, I'm Clifton Fox of the Groesbeck Church of Christ, and I'm coming here to you with food for the family of God for today. These are going to be devotionals that are 2 to 5 minutes in length, but are designed to embolden and encourage us during this difficult time of the coronavirus. This is a time that's filled with discouragement and fear over the threats of the virus and economic hard times, and even the discontent and division that now exists in our nation. People are literally throwing rocks at each other, and police also in major cities around the country. We see parts of our cities around the nation set on fire by critics and screaming mobs that are lawless. One story I read recently in the Church of Christ at Mark's bulletin describes a judge who was giving a speech one day, and there was a heckler in the audience who kept yelling at him, a critic who kept jeering him and taunting him, and the judge just ignored him as if the guy wasn't even there. Another man that was a friend of the judge's was in the audience and heard the speech, and later on had lunch with the judge that day. And he asked the judge, he said, "Judge, you're smart enough that you could have put that man in his place easily. So why didn't you?" And the judge said, "Well, when I was a boy, there was a neighbor of ours that had a dog, and it barked and barked at the moon all night, every night." And then the judge just paused and began eating again. Finally, the man asked him, said, "Well, Judge, tell me about the dog and the moon. What happened?" And the judge paused and said, "Well, the moon just kept right on shining." My friend, Satan sends distractions to Christians in life every day. Some of them are designed to get us to stop our progress and to deal with small, noisy issues rather than the importance of the cause of Christ. At times, Satan will try to get us to defend ourselves and to stop talking about Christ and what he's done for us. We must not allow that to succeed. The Bible teaches that you and I are in a race to win for our very own salvation. We must ignore all those that would hinder us and tempt us to pause from our course and detract from us. The Hebrew writer tells us to fix our eyes on Jesus, the author of our salvation, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross and the ridicule and the mocking that was thrown at him. He did what needed to be done that you and I might be redeemed by his sacrifice on that cross. The Hebrew writer went on to say in Hebrews chapter 12 that we should run with endurance the race that's set before us, and don't even pause to look at Satan's barking, his barking dogs. Someone once said, "A runner who stops to throw rocks at every dog that barks at him will never finish his race." Well, whether it be that judge or the runner or us in our Christian race, we must not stop to deal with barking dogs and those who would throw rocks. We have a message to deliver, and the eternal fate of each person around us hangs in the balance with that message. So let's don't let people heckle you to stop telling others about Christ just so you can defend yourself. God will defend us when we really need defending. What you and I need to do is to finish the race, to share the message, and to take courage in the fact that Jesus Christ, the author and perfecter of our faith, the one who is the author of our salvation, he endured the cross so that you and I would not have to endure the ridicule and the humiliation of sin. You and I should speak nothing else but the message of Christ. You and I should be encouraged to walk faithfully with him today. I hope you have a blessed day.